part 76 of Final Fantasy VIII. This is it, folks. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The end of Disc 3. Took me several months to do this, but now it's finally time to end this. And of course, we're gonna get back alone one way or another. Ironically enough, we won't be fighting Fujin and Raijin anymore. Cause Fujin finally has common sense. She finally realizes that Seifer is far too gone and far too fallen from grace. I do need to point out that it is a surprise that Fujin actually knows more than one or two words. Oh wait, you think that surprise was shocking last part? It gets worse this part. Well, now, both Raijin and Fujin basically decided to quit. So Fujin ends up going from saying one word or maybe a short sentence to making a dramatic speech about how Seifer literally has fallen from grace. And Seifer is just too stupid to realize that he's on the wrong side. Not just the wrong side of history, but just the wrong side, period. And Seifer just gives two shits. Why? Because he's a pussy. I mean only one thing. We're gonna have to take this guy down. We're gonna have to take this guy to school, and this will be the last time. I still owe him for the scar on my face in part 1. Alright, let's do this, you son of a bitch. We're gonna make this quick, and we're gonna make this painful. Very, very painful. Mister, I gotta do it big. Seriously. Does this guy's ego knows no bound even though he's worthless? I apologize to the Seifer fans, but your character sucks. Plain and simple. Alright, let's get this show on the road and let's finish him off for good. And wait, what's this? Oh shit, Odin's gonna do it for us. You know what? I'm kinda glad to see that guy, because I really don't want to have to go through a long, drawn-out fight with him. I mean, that would make things so easier if Odin just said, "What the fuck just happened?" Yep, that's right, folks. This pussy has killed Odin. That's the sole purpose for you even getting Odin in the first place. Because another will take his place. So, with that said, don't expect him to use Unketsu Reverse on you. Instead, the only thing you have to worry about primarily is him constantly spamming Flare, him spamming Meltdown. He does spam Meteor, and also he actually hits a little bit harder. He will start scoring critical hits faster than what he did before. But all else fails, just use Runaway Train to start off the battle with Seifer. Because unlike the enemies before, Seifer's defense is garbage. Plain and simple. So you can just use one Runaway Train, and once Meltdown comes into play, well, he's pretty much done for. Now I'll just go on ahead and slap an aura on myself, because I want to end this quickly as humanly possible. Because yeah, once he starts pulling out Meteor and Ultima, when he's about to die, that's when things starts getting a little bit annoying. Or should I say a hell of a lot of annoying. And of course, we'll just have to bring Cactuar into play, and Cactuar definitely came in handy in the last fight, ignoring the defense of all enemies. Although it does do a set damage, still it doesn't matter. It ignores damage of all enemies. So Seifer taking that 3,000 damage is just all well and good. Primarily, you want to try to end it quickly before Seifer starts pulling out Meteor and Ultima. I think he also has the ability to use Maelstrom too. I don't remember because the fight don't last that long before he pulls that out. Because either A, you'd have killed him off with everything you've got, or B, that asshole actually does manage to pull off Ultima and your entire team is dead. Oh yeah, and you can also draw Ultima from him as well. But don't worry, it's done. It's over. Because guess who's got Rinzo Kukin, and he's about to go apeshit. That's right, Squall. But it doesn't stop there. The glorious ass-beating continues with Lionheart. What a way to end off this chapter. And doesn't matter if you get Fated Circle, it doesn't matter if you get Blasting Zone. The fact of the matter is, you will finish off Seifer with one Rinzu Kukin. That's all you need. And then, Odin's replacement comes into play. That's right, folks. Hailing from the fourth wall, it's Gilgamesh. And look what he has in his hand. Zantetsu, Zantetsu, I think. Wait, Zantetsuken. Yeah, that's his name of the sword. Yeah, that's the name of the sword. But, nonetheless, Gilgamesh defeats Seifer, but don't get too used to Gilgamesh's appearance. Sometimes, Gilgamesh will appear and land some serious damage on the enemy, or even insta-kill them. Other times, he'll show up and land only one hit. It all depends on what he pulls out. If he pulls out Masamune, pretty much plain and simple, your entire enemy, the entire enemy team is done if he pulls out Masamune. But if he pulls out Excalibur, well, you just had some time wasted. And speaking of time wasted, we wasted all this time trying to be strong enough to take out Seifer, and Seifer kidnaps Rinoa. This is what I mean by Rinoa is an idiot. Rinoa just literally gets kidnapped by Seifer, and if she's in your party, she will be effectively removed from your party and forcing you to have to switch junctions over to a different member. I already have my setup, so that means we're going to have to save Rinoa yet again at the end of another chapter. Seriously, not only is this girl high maintenance, but she's stupid as hell. If Squall ever pursues a relationship with Rinoa, for the love of God, get her either a GPS or get her a tracking collar, because this girl is high maintenance, but not to mention get her a goddamn helmet so she doesn't fall and bash out whatever brains she has left. Anyway, enough about my ranting. We're pretty much done with Chapter 3, and Rinoa's in the clutches of the Sorceress. See you guys in Part 77 when we fight Adele at the start of Disc 4.